Hi guys, I'm Shraddha, software engineer at Vercel, and in this series I'm going to break down software engineering concepts for you. And today I'm going to talk about how do web applications work. So you've probably heard of words like front end, back end, databases, API. What do they mean? How does that work together? Today I'm going to explain it in a really simple way. Let's start with what is a front end. When a user logs into any website and interacts with it, like add a to-do list or set a due date, that's the front end, the visual part that the user can interact with. Now those actions, suppose saving a new to-do list, get sent to the back end, which is the brain of the web application that does all the transformation, business logic, whatever is required to do with that data. Now then there is database. Now database is where you actually store the data and the backend server interacts with the database to get data from it or send data to it and update the data. So for example, in to-do list, all the to-do list will be stored in the database. Now, all three things, the front end, back end, and the database are connected together through APIs. That lets you define how these systems will actually talk to each other. Now let's take a real world Uber app. When you open Uber, the app shows all the nearby cars. You can interact with it, click button, request a ride. Now when you request a ride, your location and ride details goes to the backend, which handles the logic, like finding nearest drivers or calculating the ETA. The backend queries then goes to the database in order to get the driver locations, payment information, and all the data required. And then there are the APIs, which actually let you interact the back end with the front end and send the data. And then in the front end, once the back end sends the data, you'll be able to see details like driver info, car information, and arrival time. Follow along for more videos like this on software engineering.